So my name's Claire Stewart. I'm a professor of stem cell biology here at Liverpool John Moores University. I joined the Research Institute for Sport and Exercise Sciences 2 years ago. And the interest that we have is in the mechanisms that enable muscle to adapt. So say, for example, you have an elite sports personality who's injured, and we give them some sort of a treatment, be it exercise or nutrition or therapeutic, and we're interested to find out how those muscle cells repair. So that's the sort of work that we do in this facility here. So we can take biopsies from people, be they elite athletes, older people, people with illness, people with disease, and we can harvest the cells from those biopsies. So essentially we're getting stem cells, adult stem cells from the biopsies that we can then study. And this provides us a mechanistic insight into the behavior of the cells within the muscle following some sort of an intervention. So there are people within the facility who are interested in nutritional supplementation, for example. So you might want to increase the muscle mass of a sports person or sportsman, sportswoman, and you give a nutritional supplementation, and in fact there's a positive outcome. So muscle mass increases, they become stronger, they perform better. But to us that's not enough. We want to know why. Why is that happening? It's not good enough that you can say it does happen. Why is it happening? So that's the sort of things that we do in these laboratories. So we can take the biopsy, we can look at what the muscle looks like, we can look at the proteins in the muscle, we can look at how they change as a consequence of the supplementation, or as I say, we can take out the cells and we can study the cells themselves. And it provides us with an opportunity to look at how the cells in the muscle remember what happened to them when they were inside the body. And in fact, they do retain a memory of what was happening inside the body. So if we're looking at a disease situation where somebody's maybe in bed for a week or 2 weeks, their muscle begins to waste, those cells remember that insult, and we can understand and start to study why it is that we lose the muscle mass by looking at the cells themselves. So it provides us with a fantastic opportunity, really, something very different from other sports science departments in the UK, to be able to say not only, well, we've done something and it's worked, or someone's injured and they're taking time to recover, but how has it worked, and why are they injured, or why are they losing muscle mass? And therefore, what can we do about it? So in a nutshell, really, that's what we do in this facility. I've just been so impressed, not only with the infrastructure that's available to us, but more particularly with the people who work here. It's quite a young department, it's a very motivated department, and everybody collaborates very, very well with each other, both within the sports science grouping, but within the faculty as well. So there are opportunities here for us to link with engineering, for example, which may not occur quite so easily in other places because we're all on the same site. So as I say, the people here are great, really, really good crowd to work with, but also the facilities which we have accessible to us on site are sort of second to none in the world, really, so it's a wonderful opportunity. All of what we do here from a research point of view informs our teaching. We do very little textbook teaching, obviously a little bit in first year, but very little textbook teaching, because what we do in the labs relates to our practice, and obviously the practice of the students from first year through to masters and to PhD. So very much research informed, research led, but around the research which we're doing ourselves as opposed to what perhaps other people are doing elsewhere.